Sometimes we look at advertisements as kids, and of course, they were so extreme. You had like stuff like suckers, and somebody ate the sucker, and then their head exploded because it was so extreme and whatnot. And then you have the Slim Jim guy, who instead of Macho Man Randy Savage, was the dude from Saving Private Ryan. I don't know, maybe he was the guy who collected all the dirt samples, like one from France and all that. But apparently, somebody from that movie played the Slim Jim guy. And he had big giant, Slim Jim head and whatnot, and he would just come out of people's bodies and just during surgery and scare the doctors while the kids are bleeding and all that, and it's snap it to a Slim Jim. It was really weird, but a commercial that really intrigued me as a kid was a Gatorade commercial. It was one of the originals where you see these athletes, they're drinking their Gatorade and they're sweating the colors and whatnot, and I was thinking, I was a kid, so this is the same house where I experienced the entity. So I looked at the commercial. I thought, I want to sweat like that. And I thought the only way to do it was to exercise. So I went outside and I ran around the house about 3 times until I was tired. And then I go inside, and it was the day that we had Gatorade, and I picked 3 flavors, and I took them into the bathroom. And I was like, okay, I'm waiting. And I saw myself sweating, but I didn't see no color. So I took a drink of the blue one or red one. Still didn't see anything. And I was thinking, why isn't this working? What am I doing wrong? Oh! So I took the green one, and I opened it up and blah, 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 just showered myself in Gatorade. A bunch of sticky liquid sugar and shit. And just kind of running down my face and whatnot. And I was like, oh, that's how they do it. Oh, why do they do that? Why do they dump the Gatorade on themselves? And Mom comes in, and she's like, CJ, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, Gatorade commercial. And she's like, what about the Gatorade commercial? What are you doing? I'm like, they sweat in the Gatorade commercials. That's what they used to do. And she was furious. And she's like, you're going to clean that, you're going to clean that floor right now. And, my stepdad comes in, and he's, laughing his ass off. And after a while, they both laugh at it. But I'm just sitting there in the bathroom, just kind of wiping the floor down. Or I think my stepdad went in, and he's like, no, go, I'll clean it, just go. Take the Gatorade, put it in the fridge, and go. And so I did. So, I was oddly interested in how people sweated Gatorade back when I was, 4 or 5, and I guess I learned my lesson. It doesn't really happen. You don't actually sweat colors. And it was at 5 years old where I found out that maybe some things you see on TV aren't as real as you think. So